So legally there is uh, a big issue can go on. So if you're creating any images of your friend, that image got leaked by the tool, and if your friend is not happy about it, so government can take action against you without his complaint also.
But how would the government get to know that he is unhappy about it?
They don't care about what you care. So without a permission, if you are using any third party assets, it's a crime. Now they are writing a policy that
Even if the crime is not reported, how would the government act upon it?
because it's in the internet, right? So now government is working on new policy that a company who is having these kind of tools,
Right,
they without any consent, they cannot take in any data. Can be rough some data also, without permission they cannot use it to train their model. So that level of control they are trying to take, but there are a lot of people opposing that. So what am I doing? So I said we'll create an ad for MANUU University, right? So for that we need a voiceover. To create this voiceover, we are using a tool called Lavan Labs. So in this Lavan Labs, there are many things that we can do. So when it comes to image and video, so we have different tools. For audio related, so we have only one platform, that is Lavan Labs. If you want to clone someone's voice, we can do that. If you want to design your new voice, that is possible to design. I give a text as an input, you will get an audio output. So if you have a dialogue, you're speaking this dialogue, but you want to make it into different voice. You create a voice, and you upload your recordings. So this tool will make it into that voice. So the voice that you have designed. So there are many things that you can do.
Like we are merging 3 minutes and creating a new film, then it's possible to come to voice also.
Voice also, yes, it's possible. If the system detects that, you cannot do that. But with AI, it is possible. Technically, it's there, but yes.
The default voice is there actually.
So default voices are there. I created a new voice for this. For this narration, I created this voice.
Sometimes I just sit and think about the little things, like how a certain song can bring back.
So I designed this voice now. So let's use this voice. And there are different models. I'm using the latest one. So and in this, we have enhance option. So if I say enhance, so there is a dialogue. When there is a sad part of dialogue, it'll add a pause, or the tone of the voice will become sad. So all this can be done. So just
train model is in English, so
it'll work. It'll work. 11 labs. I'll show the.
आज रात शहर आसमान से भी बड़ा लगता है. एक बच्चा चल रहा है उन गलियों में
11 labs.
जो उसके लिए बनी ही नहीं थी. नियॉन लाइट्स टिमटिमा रही हैं, बिल्कुल उन अजनबियों की तरह जो देखते तो हैं पर देख नहीं पाते. उसे घर का रास्ता नहीं पता, लेकिन रात चलती जा रही है. एक ठेले वाला जिसके पास खुद कम है, फिर भी देने को कुछ ढूंढ लेता है. एक बेघर आदमी अपनी आंख की गर्माहट उसे.
So how I got this voiceover script. I asked ChatGPT to give this. We have already worked on the idea, right? So I asked ChatGPT to extract all the voiceover script and give it. So it gave it in English. So I created a voice in English. Another one I changed exactly the same into Hindi. So I copied this text. I went to 11 labs. So in this I pasted this, and the voice which I have designed. So there is option to design your voice, clone your voice. In 11 labs, you have to go to the voice panel. So in this, you can create a voice. You can design a voice. You can instantly clone your voice, and professionally, you can clone someone's voice.
So what's the difference in instant cloning?
Instant, it is exactly copying your voice. In professional clone, it is copying your characteristics also, where you pause, how you speak, A to Z. It is 98% accurate of your voice. So in films or in Hollywood levels, they are using a tool called Respeecher. So in this, you can 99.9% you can clone someone's voice. 99.9%. 100 close to 100%, you can clone someone's voice. If you give your 30 minutes of voice sample, I can clone exact same voice in this. I can make you speak in any language. It's called Respeecher. So there is no a platform for you to get a subscription and use. You have to pitch your project first. When they approve, then you will get access to this tool, and then you have to work. So because it is so accurate, so there might be misuse also. So that is why they are adding this policy. So I can use 11 Labs itself. You give a description, a voice will be designed with your description. How I give this voice description, I asked ChatGPT for this narration, give me a voice description. So this is the description which I used. It gave me 3 options. I picked the best version. And we have the voice ready. So the voice script which we have voiceover script, just copy and paste. It generate. Again, while generating also, it will give you 2 options. So you see that we have stability. So one we have robust, second one is natural. So natural, it will feel natural. Robust, it will be like an professional video record kind of a thing. So natural, it will be balanced.
आज रात शहर आसमान से भी बड़ा लगता है। एक बच्चा चल रहा है उन गलियों में जो उसके लिए बनी ही नहीं थी। नियॉन लाइट्स टिमटिमा रही हैं, बिल्कुल उन अजनबियों की तरह जो देखते तो हैं पर देख नहीं पाते। उसे घर का रास्ता नहीं पता, लेकिन रात चलती जा रही है। एक ठेले वाला जिसके पास खुद कम है, फिर भी देने को कुछ ढूंढ लेता है। एक बेघर आदमी अपनी आग की गर्माहट उसे दे देता है। एक औरत लंबी ड्यूटी खत्म करके लौट रही उसका हाथ ऐसे थाम लेती है जैसे।
So when this is ready, you can see there is 2 options. So this is second one.
आज रात शहर आसमान से भी बड़ा लगता है।
And download
एक
this
बच्चा
one.
चल रहा है उन गलियों में जो उसके लिए बनी ही नहीं।
It is applied. So what is an answer? Based on the lines that you have given. If there is a sad part, it will lower its voice. So when there is a laugh, so you can add this quotation mark inside that. You can say laugh, evil laugh. It will do an evil laugh. Then you will continue with the dialogues.
So AI understand emotions also.
Not 100%.
But AI did not identify the things which was in the past, like lantern. So it used neon light.
Yes.
Instead of lantern,
Yes.
it used neon light.
Neon light.
But you can always train it actually.
Yeah. When it is prompted, it can.
See where I took this from ChatGPT. ChatGPT is not good at writing dialogues. So these are minute things we have to fix. Then we have to use it. to show it in a proper order how you can approach, I've taken some information. So you can see all this different tools. You can compare the quality. You pick the best one that you feel, and you can use any editing software. I'm using Premiere Pro.
अच्छा ना कुछ तो हमने बचा के रखा दिमाग से
Import the files. Shot number 1, shot number 2. Is there any logo without background and
Yeah, that's only simple level.
which one?
Let's
This. Without background. We want without background.
वो एक वेबसाइट पे है ना बट
easily move.
तो इसमें बैकग्राउंड रिमूव नहीं कर सकते
yeah become very easy
So in 11 Labs, audio related, whatever assets you want to create, that can be created. Music, sound effect. Previously we used to rely on the libraries. So there will be a team who will record this and they'll, make it into a library. You purchase it, you use it. Now you just write a description. A dedicated sound effects will be created only for your project. So now I'm creating a music for this background music. So we want 2 minutes of the background music. So we have this ready.
तो इसमें we can ask तबला दो, flute दो, ऐसा.
Anything.
Anything.
If you want a sound effect, let's say that there is an accident scene, you want to do a sound design for that. You can write a prompt that there's a tire crease sound, then car troubled 2 to 3 times, so then there is a crash happen, then there is a lady opening a door and shouting help. The complete sound effects will be created.
That's great actually.
It is charging 3600 for
Credits.
credits.
So you will be getting 10,000 credits. Using this 10,000 credits monthly, you can give text and you can generate audio output. So for music and sound effects, you need to get a paid subscription. So this is 500 rupees per month. You get 30,000 credits.
So all these AI tools,
Mhm.
is there any different pricing for non-profits?
You have option to directly contact their team. So if you can sign up a program with them, say that you will promote their product, you get it for a discounted price. That can be done. Let's see how good it is. I think it's same, so we'll just add it to this.
If we use the sound from any movies or music videos,
Copyright आ जाएगा. In this you cannot, you won't get any copyrights.
You can only create here, but without any copyright issue.
Yes.
Is there an editing app for AI?
No. That is the safer place. If AI can edit, we don't need at all. It can create assets, it can edit automatically. So there is a meme. What is that meme? In future, there will be two lines to buy tickets. So one is 1,000 rupees for live action film. For AI made 50 rupees or 100 rupees. So if AI can edit, that will be a lot more cheaper. 10 rupees or 20. So we wanted a uplifting drum sound.
This is another additional track.
Yes.
BGM 2 seconds.
Yes. So I've generated few sound effects in past. So let's see. So this is the prompt. Yes. So this is created by AI. For each prompt, you get 4 outputs. In the same tool, you can generate voiceover, can generate BGM music, you can create song, you can create sound effect. So there's a studio option. You upload your video. So let's say that your video is in Hindi. So you want to change it into a different language. So this tool can change it into 120 languages. Any language, if you want English video to be translated in Hindi or Urdu, automatically it will change, and it will add caption also.
आज रात शहर आसमान से भी बड़ा लगता है। एक बच्चा चल रहा है उन गलियों में जो उसके लिए बनी ही नहीं थी। नियॉन लाइट्स टिमटिमा रही हैं, बिल्कुल उन अजनबियों की तरह जो देखते तो हैं पर देख नहीं पाते। उसे घर का रास्ता नहीं पता, लेकिन
So you can adjust BGM with the voice.
Yes.
Auto adjust.
So it's called layering. So when there is a dialogue, when there is a voice, at that time you have to, yes. So I'm creating all this in a X field. So the model which I'm using right now, it's Nano Banana. So to animate this image, there are different options. So I just got 5 minutes to work on this. So videos are less.
5 minutes with about 1 lesson.
Hmm.
आज रात
So these are images. I'll replace this with video. It'll take some time to work on the sound design.
So why 3 images you put it?
Sorry?
Repeat okay, 3 images.
Videos.
आज रात शहर आसमान से भी बड़ा लगता है। एक बच्चा चल रहा है उन गलियों में जो उसके लिए बनी ही नहीं थी। नियॉन लाइट्स टिमटिमा रही हैं, बिल्कुल उन
Yes, so that's all I got time to work on this. So if you want to make it cinematic, you can add bars to this. Just add an additional
आज रात शहर आसमान से भी बड़ा लगता है। एक बच्चा चल रहा है उन गलियों में जो उसके लिए बनी ही नहीं थी। नियॉन लाइट्स टिमटिमा रही हैं, बिल्कुल उन अजनबियों।
So it'll take few times to create all this images and videos, but you get the flow. So you can see we have 5 elements in this. All the clips we generate videos. So we have voiceover, so we have sound effects, and we have background music. So you have to layer all this piece by piece, and you can create a complete movie. So I have not completed this, but I'll show one completed movie.
Okay, so the sound effect,
Yes, sir.
what I understood is different. Like when you're turning the page,
Mm-hmm.
that sound. That is
Yes, that all should be added, but it's not there, right? I have to create it. If I create and give this, can you post this on YouTube?
Which one?
This ad
Yeah.
for private for a few days. I'll create and I'll share. So within a week, you can watch the final results of this. I'll make it into a complete video, and I'll upscale this. I'll make this into 4K in quality. So then I'll okay.
Yes.
Can we turn off the lights? So if you do a proper sound design, and if you create all these images and animate it properly, you can get the results like this. So this, if you can dim it down for.
on off the picture.
This one. You have learned this complete flow from story to short list, creating images to animating those, sound design. Is this okay?
Protest from last week's uprising against the proposed 7% increase in mandatory time bank hours have been brought under control. In a move aimed at boosting economic stability, the government has confirmed the increase will take effect immediately.
They say time is the greatest asset we have, that it's ours to spend, to enjoy, to cherish. But here, it's being stolen, moment by moment.
Control, this is our reaction. Approaching LTR ETA 2 minutes. Copy that, Valkyrie. Ground team ready to receive.
Every minute we lose is another they take, a currency they've claimed as their own. And we're caught in the middle. We're like pendulums in a cradle, swinging back and forth in this endless cycle.
Tactical citizen. Fuck you, man. Wrong answer, asshole. Control, requesting including crew.
Curfew is now in effect.
Alpha team, maintain current positions. Stand by for further instructions.
All citizens must report to designated time base.
But if we can disrupt their control, break their hold, maybe, just maybe, we can break free from this cradle. And time, real time, will be ours again.
You're talking like you've already won.
You're talking like you don't think we can.
Bold of you to think that you can change anything.
Bold of you to underestimate those who have lost everything.
Package has been delivered. Loss breeds desperation, not victory.
Maybe. But desperation also breeds revolution. Every tick of the clock is a reminder of what we've lost and what we're willing to reclaim. Our defiance will dismantle the illusion of their control.
Unit Bravo, sweep the north and east sectors.
Reclaiming time as our own. Boldness is the heartbeat of resistance. And we resist because we remember the value of every fleeting second.
Enough. Your defiance is a predictable anomaly. I've seen it before, and I'll see it again.
No. You want. They bent every second to their will and made it something we couldn't touch. But now, the air feels different. Lighter somehow. Maybe it won't last. Maybe nothing ever does. But in this fleeting moment of freedom, I have to ask, what's your cradle?
How was it?
So we want to first place here. This is third one.
Yes. This is first one. So this is like a clay design.
Right.
So this prize is based on the ranks they get. If many people like this video, the most liked video will get the first prize. Yeah.
The audience poll.
Yes.
What is the duration for this?
Which one? Which I played? First one. Same again. 3 to 5 minutes. So the video which I played right now, so it is almost an year-old video. So the quality is not a big deal. So if you have a strong content, if you edit it properly with a proper sound design, even you also can create a masterpiece. So your second assignment is, so you check this website, you see any of the video, you break it down into pieces, you reverse engineer it, you'll get to know a lot more better than it'll make sense what all you learned in this 2 days. So you can easily judge that, okay, so this is the method they have used. So if you notice it properly, all the dialogues and word exchanging scenes what you see, that is only one image. With one image itself, they made all the dialogues, make them speak. Which tool they used? They used this live portrait tool. They shot a person doing this act, then they have transferred this movement to the AI created image. So now it is not needed. You can directly write a prompt. So we have one 2.6 model, so which is very good at creating lip sync and sounds and all. So all this is possible today. So the video which you saw right now, so 10 times better results you can expect in today's date. So more realistic also. So there is one more thing which need to be covered. The next step, what it can be in future, or what is the next step that you are working on right now. So there are a few things that you can do using AI. So as I mentioned, there is something called Unreal Engine. So in Unreal Engine, you can do many things, like you can design games.
But it's quite.
Can design games. You can create a background, and you can use it in concerts and all. So what we are doing, the background what you see right now, so that is not a real place. So that is created inside Unreal Engine using AI. So that is not a video, that is just an image.
So the LEDs in the background on the concert specifically nowadays, it's all done through Unreal Engine.
Yes. It's all Unreal Engine.
It's all plugged into the lighting as well.
Yes. Camera too.
Right, because whatever is displayed, it has a significant
Yes.
amount of distortion and what normal.
It is integrated with the camera. If I move the camera, even the display also moves along with it.
Even the lighting equipment is like integrated along.
Yes.
So what do the music they're using the lighting as well as the camera.
Yes. So in this you can see the person what you see here. So that is a real character. So it shot something like this without any camera movements, a static shot. He's doing all the action, the background, everything what you see, that is AI generated and set up inside Unreal Engine. So we have an app for iPhone, iPad. So you can connect this to the Unreal Engine and you can move your pad as a camera. So you see the stage where he's standing. So that is AI generated. The eagle what you see, so that is AI generated. The circle what you see, so that is an AI generated. The background, the location which you see, so that is not a video or not a 3D asset, it's just an image. It's properly composited, so it is looking like a video.
So this is also available for Android?
Sir?
Android available?
No, this system, Windows, Linux, Mac. So we tried to create something like this. It did not went well. So we are planning to recreate, attempt it again. So we are planning in next month. So if that goes well, so we are planning to create a short film which is 30 minutes long. So all the environment, everything will be created inside this using AI, and we will be having 6 characters who will be doing live action. I mean, we will import them inside this and we'll make it into a video. And all the assets what we are creating, so that is basically generated in low quality. So that means 720p resolution or 1080p resolution. So if you want to enhance it or if you want to add details to that, so we need to upscale that. Yes, so there are many tools in the market. So there are few tools for images, there are few tools for videos. So I'll say all the tools. So there are few tools which is not there in the list. You'll be getting a PDF with all this list of tools. So if there is no one tool mentioned in the PDF, so I'll say that you can note it down. So the first tool is Magnific. So Magnific AI. 50 years old image, if you upload in this, it will look like fresh image which you shot today. You can see this is the original image. So after running in this tool, you can get into this much detailed output.
Any image?
Any image, anything. Magnific AI. And if you notice that everything what you're generating using AI, so it has a plasticky look. So skin textures, all those things are not there. To fix this, so we have a tool. So it is called Enhancer AI. So you have a separate tool to fix only skin details. You can see this is the detail what you get when you generate images using AI. So after running in this tool, so it will make it into this. Yes.
Is there any software the negatives which we have that will be converted into the real image?
Yes. We have to have a flashlight, take that negative photo without missing any details. You upload in ChatGPT or Gemini. So in backend, it is Nano Banana working in that. So it will make it into a color image.
Kodak also has this app.
हाँ.
जिसके पास negative है पुराने जी. So through that app we can convert it into a software. Kodak.
So this is for skin. If you want to enhance video too, so we have a market standard tool called Topaz Labs. So they have a tool for image, they have tool for video, they have tool for correcting, fixing faces. In few images, everything will be, properly aligned, but eyes will be, misaligned, or pupil will be misaligned. So all those things you can fix in this. So there are multiple price plan in this. So if you want to use it for long run, so there is a one-time license that you can buy. So which will start from $100 to $300, 10,000 to 30,000 rupees. One thing, the second side itself, you can download this pirated version. I'm not promoting it, just letting you guys know. So don't look for all the other softwares. So this is running in local, the engine, the brain, what we say, this is running in local. So that is why it's available, cracked version. So for all the other tools, the brain is in their, server. So don't waste your time. So you can rely on this Topaz for upscaling images and videos. So after, all this is, you have learned, you have mastered all these things. If you want to make this as a career, you want to become an expert in this, AI artist or AI technician. So there are, professional tools that you need to learn. So the next step should be, understand how open source models work, how you can take control of that. So after understanding all those things, you need to, learn a tool called Comfy UI. So Comfy UI is completely free to use. So you need to have a graphics card, at least 4 GB of graphics card, 6 GB, 8 GB better. So you install this, it is like a node based. It will be an empty playground. You connect dots like, the every single output what you generate, you need to be connecting a dot and, get an output. So this will take some time, it will take some time to set up and it will take some time to understand the concept, how this works. So then it will, become easy. So it's slightly a learning curve. If you spend, 3 months, exploring this, you'll get to know how you can, run in this. Okay. So when you have, explored all these things, so how to, set up all these things from scratch, And is there any templates for this? So we have a website called Civit AI. Civit AI is a forum. Like, we can find many workflows uploaded into this. So the ComfyUI is the tool. Instead of you creating the workflow from scratch every single time, so in this there are many templates. You can just pick and use. Just download it, whatever the style that you're looking for. So it will be there in this. Just install, set up in ComfyUI, and you're good to start, and you're good to work with your projects. So these are the next steps. Okay. So the regular basis, the tool which you're going to use, that is ChatGPT. So if you say that you've thought everything about filmmaking, but we are faculty, we want to work on content, we want to work on the presentation. So for those things, what to do. So is there a tool for that? We need to explore for all those things. Not needed. So ChatGPT and similar tools, these are mixtures of experts tools. So if you have a proper question, you'll get the correct answer what you're looking for. Instead of you spending time to explore all these prompts, so there are templates which is already designed and you can use those things. Okay, so for that, we have a plugin. So if you search, if you go to web store, I search for AIPRM. AIPRM stands for AI prompt. Okay, so I've already added this. I'll just to enable it. So you can add this after enabling it. If you go to ChatGPT, create a new chat and refresh it. Give it 2 or 3 seconds. You'll get a dashboard like this. So whatever topic that you want to write, let's say copywriting, SEO, software application, marketing, anything that you say, there's a template for that. Copywriting. So you want to publish a book. So instead of you writing everything from scratch, there is a template already created to write a complete book. You just click on it. It will be applied. Just give a topic.
UU.
W.
W.
ChatGPT को मालूम है
1 year.
1 year.
ये में चला जाता
1N.
only one
नेशनल
national.
MANUU stands for
We can change the output style, tone. So you can keep it as default. Run this. It'll ask more question. What is the book about? If you give all this information on this topic, you can write 15 books. Detailed book instruction. It will keep continuing, complete book will be written.
So this is the only sourcing whatever is already available in public.
Yes.
Like if I ask
It can access the web also.
Like if I ask a different question, MANUU campus has a lot of greenery. What species are available? If it is not already there in web, it won't answer.
How it knows that what plants they have planted? So if that information is there in the web, so it will scrape those and it will give the answer.
So that is the limitation for this.
Yes. Now you got the objective and you got chapter 1. So if you want to continue with chapter 2, just write chapter 2. So for complete 15 chapter, your book will be ready. So this is one example. So there are different things.
This will come under copyright.
You need to humanize this. But imagine 6 months of your job is.
This is stealing data from somewhere.
Huh.
Consolidating, how can it be still? You put
Recreate
it when
it.
open, no?
Recreate. It's like you are going to.
So I had this conversation with
Buying some
ChatGPT like
masalas.
6-7 months back on
Making it
Islamic
taste.
history and Islam's representation of what artificial intelligence is about. So I had this very extensive, like hour and a half, 2 hours long conversation with Chat, and it was the first time that I actually conversed with him one to one like a human, like expecting him to act human to me. And there were things that it said like very naturally, organically, which I didn't realize were already said by someone else in some other language.
Okay.
So I realized that, I got to know that, I started reading up on it. So it was a very organic conversation. I was completely blown away.
So you can do this research also.
Yeah.
So I'll give this example. I'll create a new chat in ChatGPT. So this account I use regularly. I'll ask this question. You know, I'm a creative person. I'm in creative industry. So I'm not the only person who's speaking about all these topics. Out of everyone in this world who's discussing about this topic, in 100%, in what percentage do I fall in? It will give me 20 or 30%. Out of that 20 and 30%, if you want to sum it up, what all things I have tapped, which I know others have not tapped. What they have tapped, which I have not tapped. It will make a list of things which I ask regularly. So it'll make a list of people what they are using regularly, which I'm not using it. So I can get all those information. Okay. So you gave all this information. If I want to fix that, or if I say that no, if I learn this or adopt this, my creativity or my workflow will be enhanced. What are those you will suggest? It'll make a list of things, and step by step you work on it, you will reach into the top 1%. It's about prompting. It has everything. You have to trigger the right switch. Yes.
So this also reads something like a paper in research day.
Yes, everything. Whatever information available in the internet, that will pull.
Which is in private.
It will not do. Okay. So we have a last topic to discuss, which is legal and ethical consideration. This is not for your safety. This is for my safety.
Can you please show it again how we can insert this AIPRM in this chat?
You want to write a research paper?
No, research paper.
So first you need to add this Chrome extension, so which is called AIPRM for ChatGPT. So add this. If you go to ChatGPT and refresh, you'll be having a. Just let it load. And it will ask you to connect your ChatGPT account to this AIPRM account. So we don't know, they might collect your data. So we don't want to connect our account to there. So we'll just cancel it. So there are topics. If you want all, you can just enable it to all. So you'll get random, top chats used recently. Or if you want to, select topic wise, have copyright, DevOps, generative AI, marketing, SEO, SaaS. So there are multiple things. You just select in copyright, give it a second. Yes, so it is filtered. So everything what you see in this, it is related to copywriting. Only related to copywriting, there is 2060 prompts as a template. Let's see in all how much we have. So we have totally 5,475 prompts. You select any of one, the same Midjourney prompt generator, keyword. Your prompt is ready. So this is outdated. That is why it is saying that imagine prompt. So this is still in the Discord version. So the one which you are following right now, that is the latest one and the best structure to follow. So you can stick to that.
how soon does it change?
We
Like,
don't
how
know.
do we update ourselves like according to the latest prompts?
You have to do your research, keep studying. So, to come to a session like this, last every single moment I have to check is there any updates are there. So then I have to speak about it. So I've traveled from Bangalore to Trivandrum. So in that 3 hours, there is a new product launched in the market. So next day morning, I reached Trivandrum at 3 o'clock. I slept, I got ready, and I went to the class, and they are saying that you are outdated. There is a new tool in the market. And when there is a new tool in the market, they'll make a lot of noise. Why? So they are not spending their money; they are spending investors' money. They have to attract a lot of new users. So they'll make a lot of noise. After 1 week, the bubble will be popped. So then it will say that it's not that great. You have to skip to a next tool.
Something new will be there ready.
Yes. So there is one tool, Moon Valley. So they, before they entering into the market, they said that Runway ML, all the other tools what are there. If I release this model within a week, that will be vanished. This did not stand for 3 days. They got vanished. So don't fall for marketing gimmicks. Study first. You see what are the responses are in Hugging Face, image, arena, leaderboard, video, audios, text.
Because when Midjourney came out, a lot of other initially when the AI apps started moving up, so a lot of other image generation from apps started coming up, but they were nowhere near as to how good Midjourney was initially, as far as image generation.
So it keeps getting better. Sora is the first company who came with video generation, but they are not in the market. So they are not in the top position. It is available, but there is a lot of restrictions.
How
So
is View performing?
Vio was in top position for 3 weeks. Now we have won 2.6 in the first position. And second, we have Cdance.
Right.
So don't worry missing all these tools. Have a PDF ready that will be shared. Again, all the presentation what I showed. Again, this will be added into the folder, so you can have it for your future reference. Okay. So let's finish this and okay. So AI, you can create anything that you want. That doesn't mean you can create anything that you want. Okay, so there are many people approaching code celebrities saying that you cannot use their identity to recreate using AI. But still, if you see, there are misled information saying that even after publishing all these things, also people are using my identity, and they are saying approaching codes saying that it is not me, take it down, and all those things. I can say that you might have watched this video. If you have not watched this, I can say pretty much surely you have watched this one.
Yes.
You know what happened to the artist who created this? He's in jail now. So don't know whether he did it for intentionally or just for fun, but he's facing the consequences. So doesn't matter whose photo you are using. So it might go wrong. So think twice, get a proper consent, then work on this. Okay. So then, so there is bias and an unfair, datas. All the models what we are using right now, these are not built for Indians. This is not built with Indian data. Okay. So US or China. So whatever the informations available in the internet or an article, they use those data to train a model and they publish it. Okay. So to give this example, okay, so there is many things going on. Let's imagine that we are building a AI model and Pakistan also building their AI model on the same day. If I go to Pakistan and build the AI model, if I ask who owns Kashmir, what will be the answer? Pakistan. If I ask the same question in India, made LLM tool, what will be the answer?
Part of India.
India owns Kashmir. You see that these are known things. Unknown things, how many details will be there. So don't completely rely on AI results. You do your research. it makes your job easy, but it's not replacing your job. You treat it as your assistant, not your partner. Okay, so and all this new features what we are seeing, it is new for every industry. So there should be a lot of trials going on to say that what kind of issues can be controlled if we take this action. So before you fall into a trap and you become a news to or an example for others, you stay cautious and look into what are the new rules and regulations written in the market, then you perform this. Why I'm saying that, I've suffered of this. That is why I'm giving all this information. If you would have searched about noisy foxes or my profile, there is nothing in the internet. Why? So we take a lot of interns, we train different peoples. So like this I trained a 19-year-old boy. So regarding deep fake, how to clone voice, all those things. He had a crush on a girl. He made a video with her photos and with cloning her voice. So she's proposing him. So I don't know what fantasy it is. So he did not release, but somehow by class it got leaked. Their parents called me and asked me to come to police station. It was 7 o'clock. I went there. They filed a case against me, saying that you're the one who taught this person. How this happened? He was in the police station. He was sitting there. After a shoot, I went to police station. I just stepped in. He just showed, he's the one. He's the one. They asked me, did you taught him to do all these things? I taught him the technology, not to use our image and do all these things. But how it conveyed. So I have the victim, and they gave me two options. I'll file a case against you, non-bailable, 2 years you have to be in prison, or you have to deactivate complete account. You should not post for next 2 years. I requested them, I paid a fine amount, and I requested them, no, you have to delete your account. And still I'm in that period. So for still 2 more months, I cannot post anything in the internet about AI content. Yes. So I faced this. Still, it's not stopping me to teach all this to others. I'm doing it, but with a caution. So don't become an example like me. Okay, so whatever content that you're creating, it's just a base. Upon that, you have to add your informations to own your content. Okay, the final thing is legally there was one information that whatever content that you're creating, you should be transparent with your audience, saying that it's AI created. If you not mention that, it will become an issue. Okay, so these are the information that you have to keep in mind. There are many articles who's posting in the internet, and I hope you enjoyed this session. And so whatever things that you have learned, thank you so much. Thank you so much. And it's not the applause drives me to do this. So the content what you create is what drives me to do multiple sessions, travel across cities and do all these things. So whatever content that you create, so whether you are proud of not, so you share it with us. I'll be proud, or I'll feel something that I've added value for others. Okay, so I can take a photo of this, anything, whatever content that you have. So whether it is a rough video that you have just experimenting. So if you have passions toward this, if you have created something cool, so we will approach you. We will look for job opportunities. We will look for if your content is very strong, we will be the connecting bridge. So whether it is an idea to make it into a film, or it's the content that you want to explore, so we will be the bridge. So whatever the content is, you can share in this. Thank you so much. हटा दो